3, 2, 1. Good morning!
Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel.
We're about to kick off our next series where we're gonna travel to Xi'an in China.
If you like our content, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to receive post notifications, hit that bell.
Traveling to China is a little bit different than traveling to North America or Europe.
So today we're going to walk you through our top preparation tips for traveling to China.
Traveling to China will almost always require you to get a Chinese visa. For us, the Canadian passport has been really great for going almost anywhere, but we still needed to get a visa. So to initiate the process, we went onto Google and basically searched Canadian visa for China, and it brought us to the appropriate website. We went with the Chinese embassy list of information, and we filled out the required forms. The whole process took about 3 weeks for us, so this is something you definitely want to do in advance. Your passport cannot be within 6 months of expiring, and the visa itself will last the lifetime of the passport or up to 10 years. So really a really long time and really nice and convenient.
You may not know this, but most social media accounts and apps that you might use in your daily life back home are actually blocked in China. Things like Google Maps or Facebook and Twitter, apps like that, are not allowed and cannot be used within China. So what you can do to get around this is purchase a VPN. The VPN allows you to connect to an outside network outside of the Chinese network, and you can then access these apps. If you need any tips or tricks for using Google Maps, check out a video linked above. To find a VPN, search on Google for options that may work best for you. We went with an option called Viper, and we chose that option because the specs that it offered were good for what we needed. There are many options out there though, so you're going to want to read up on them, read some reviews, and find one that meets your needs.
The last time we were in China, we went to Beijing, and because I've already been there and kind of knew where I was going, I knew that we were going to be relying on the subway and their already built up infrastructure. But this time, we're going to go to Xi'an, where none of us have been. So we would like to stay a little bit more connected. That's why we got these Chinese SIM cards so that we can stay connected wherever we go. We were actually gonna get these Chinese SIMs at the airport, but I actually found this option on Amazon where we can order it and activate it before we actually get out of Canada. It's super convenient, it's good for 15 days, and there's actually an option that is good for a month. This one is only for 4 gigs of full speed, and after that is fair usage, whatever that means. This is why we got 3 of them, so that we can swap them out if we run out of data.
Similar to anywhere you travel, there's going to be a lot to see. So one thing to do before you leave is to plan out your itinerary. To do this, search up all of the different sites that exist in the city that you're going to and write them all out. Then you can map them into your different days that you're going to be within that city to make sure that you actually get to hit them up. The really great thing about this too is that you can check out the hours that these places are open, and you can also check out how much it costs to get into these places.
That kind of rolls us right into our next tip, which is to bring cash. Everywhere takes cash, not everywhere takes credit cards. China, everywhere takes cash. A credit card is not something that's really flowed into their economy yet, so we've actually calculated out how much things are going to cost us, and we brought a little extra.
Since you'll have your itinerary planned, you're going to know what kind of gear you need to bring with you. For example, we're going to be doing a full day hike, so something we went out and purchased is hiking bags.
Even though we're going to have a VPN and we're going to have data connection, it is always a great idea to download an offline map. For me, we download Baidu because, fortunately, I speak Chinese. But for non-Chinese speakers, TomTom or Maze are great options to have just in case.
On the topic of not speaking Chinese, a really great thing to have is offline Google Translate for Chinese. This app will let you type anything in your own language and will translate it directly to Chinese for you. It even has a playback option, so if you're in a shop or talking to a local, you can use this tool to speak with them.
A special mention for apps on your phone is to get the offline metro map. It's something that people don't think about all the time, but super duper useful when you're trying to navigate your way around the city.
So I didn't believe Andy when he told me this the first time we went to China, but let me tell you, this is a tip that you will not want to forget. Many public restrooms in China don't actually have toilet paper, so it's really important to pack your own toilet paper and hand sanitizer so that you're not stuck in a weird situation. Those are our top 10 tips for preparing for China. If you have any additional tips, leave them in the comments below.
And join us in our next video where we'll talk about how to pack for China.